How are you guys doing? Hi, my name is Gabriel Ott. I'm the CEO of Acorn, a location-triggered messaging platform. Before I go into the product, let me tell you a story. Meet Terrence. He's just had a terrible day. And let's walk through his day and to figure out why. At 11 a.m., he realized that he forgot that his boss had told him to call him the first thing in the morning with the latest number that he needed for a presentation in Shanghai. Now he's reading an email from him telling him that this would be his last day in office. To cheer himself up a little bit, Terrence decided to go check out a restaurant that a friend recommended on Facebook over 2 weeks ago. Unfortunately, he couldn't find that particular Facebook post, so he ended up having an extremely overpriced meal at a local restaurant. Thinking he had the worst of it, though, he headed home around 5 p.m. What he didn't realize, though, was that at that very moment, he was forgetting to buy the chips and dip that his girlfriend, Erica, had asked for on 3 separate occasions over text message. And that's how he ended up here. Now, you may be wondering what all of these scenarios have in common. Quite simply, Terrence forgot, as we all do. Whether it was that phone call in the morning that he had to make or that recommendation by his friend, information simply did not present itself right when he needed it. Acorn changes all of this. By tethering messages to specific locations, Acorn allows us to have information presented to us based on where we are and when we need it. Let's see how Acorn could have made Terrence's day just a little bit better. If Terrence would have been able to drop an Acorn for himself at work from home the night before, he would have been triggered with that message just as he arrived at work the next morning, and he wouldn't have forgotten to make that phone call. Leaving a message in a location, what we call dropping an Acorn, it's extremely simple. You simply pick a recipient, a location, and you write the message. For example, instead of sending the 3 text messages that went ignored, Erica could have dropped Terrence an Acorn at the Fulton Market so that as he was walking by on his way home, he would have been triggered with that particular reminder. When you step into the vicinity of an Acorn, you're notified with a push notification. Then when you enter into an app, you get this beautiful user interface that puts the content front and center. And there's no map to worry about. The content that you need right then, where you are presented in front of you. It's not just a productivity tool, however. Over 70% of our users use Acorn to message other people as well as themselves. You can view the Acorns that you've dropped in an interactive map. You can connect with your friends on Acorn. And you can even save your favorite locations so you and others can drop Acorns at those locations very quickly. We believe privacy is extremely important, so that while we're offering these features, such as being able to drop Acorns at other people's favorite locations, we actually don't divulge where those locations are, and we never track our users. So let's see what makes all of this possible. Traditionally, location-aware tech has either optimized for battery efficiency or location accuracy. Unfortunately, if you optimize for battery efficiency, you lose location specificity. Companies that have done this have approximately a mile radius accuracy on their platform, which is great if you're commuting from one zip code to the next on a daily basis, but for most purposes, it's not practical. On the other hand, if you optimize for location accuracy, it has a detrimental effect on your battery. We decided to find another way. Using our proprietary patent-pending algorithm, we're actually able to achieve location accuracy using approximately 1% of battery per hour of activation while retaining 100-meter accuracy on our platform. Compare this to Swarm by Foursquare. We actually tested them side by side, and Swarm used about 24% of battery life every hour. Let me introduce you to the team that made all of this possible. When I was 18, I was hired as a software engineer for Apple, where I developed the first AGPS technology that now exists in most smartphones. My co-founder and brother, Michael, graduated from Dartmouth and has extensive experience in full-stack engineering at startup companies such as Learn with Homer. Our other co-founder and UI/UX designer, Frank, has had extensive experience serving as the art director at prestigious companies such as Expedia. Together, we've been waiting to realize this dream of hyperlocal technology for years. And we believe that due to the recent advances in hardware, that the right software can finally come and take it all and make this into a reality. We've been in a public beta for about 3 weeks now, and we're already seeing great engagement. Our users are dropping 4.5 acorns per person per day. But even more interestingly, 89% of these are actually picked up or read within 3 days. So this is where we started 3 weeks ago in Manhattan, and our user base has grown organically ever since. Today, we're in over 40 states and continue to grow, but we've spent $0 on marketing. So we have 2 revenue streams. One is we're going to roll our novel technology into a software development kit so that other companies who want location awareness on their platforms can utilize our technology. We're already in talks with companies such as Verizon, who's interested in using this technology in their platform so that their field workers can get the information that they need right when they arrive on site. We're also able to offer up contextual deals as our users are using our app. So when they're getting their reminders or getting their messages, we'll be able to put deals onto our platform so that they will be able to pick up deals that they can use right then and there based on their location. To that end, we're happy to announce our first partnership with Lyft. They've been working with us, and over the next few weeks, you'll be able to pick up Lyft deals based on where Lyft cars are most often used, so that you will likely be able to pick up deals on our Acorn platform as you're needing a Lyft car. We like to joke that our market is the 1.75 billion people who own a smartphone who's ever forgotten something. But in reality, we're initially targeting the very important 13 to 24-year-olds who will use our platform not only for work, but also for fun. But we're already seeing metrics in other demographics, such as the parents of these children, who are interested in dropping acorns at the destinations of their teenagers so that their kids will not be tempted to text and drive. Great news is the money spent on mobile ad spending is going up. Over $4.5 billion is expected to be spent this year alone, and this number is expected to grow to $15 billion within the next 4 years. We're raising $750,000, and with this, we're going to develop an Android app. We're going to roll out our first software development kit with our business partners, and we're going to actually spend some money on marketing. Messaging is just the beginning. We at Acorn believe that information should present itself because your technology knows exactly where you are and who you are, so that it can preemptively let you know the information that you need instead of you having to go and search for it. Whether it is that reminder to take the umbrella with you on a rainy day, or that grocery list that you leave at the grocery store, Acorn will forever change how you view reminders, and it will allow you to forget about forgetting. So show us how you would use Acorn today by downloading our app from the App Store. Thank you.